name is Kirby Carreon. I am the Row Historian, and you're watching CCP Podcasting.
'80. How about Dusty Rhodes and superstar Billy Graham? I think so. We'll get that going right
Best
now.
of Texas wrestling, and we hope to earn
As
your
this is
support
getting
by
started,
showing you
Kat,
some
give me
things that
1
we think are
second. I
going
need to
to,
step away. I will be
interest
right
you
back.
and delight you. One thing I might point out that if you are looking for muscles, we've got muscles galore in our show, because during the next hour you're going to be seeing Tony Atlas, who was Mr. USA, a man who can bench press 500 pounds, 500 pounds, pushing with just his arms. Now, I want to tell you that it takes tremendous arms to do that. But then Tony has arms that measure 22 inches. And we have superstar Billy Graham. And superstar Billy Graham has long boasted of his 22-inch arms. And as a matter of fact, in one physique contest, he won a prize for the best arms in America. And that is something that is to be desired by any bodybuilder. Then we have Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, whom nobody ever accused of having a Mr. USA type physique, but whom everybody believes is the kind of a guy who sparks action and gives it to you. But then you'll be making up your mind about that before this hour is over, because superstar Billy Graham will be battling Dusty Rhodes, and that, believe me, is the sort of action that can make it the best of Texas wrestling anytime, anywhere. Well, up in the ring, we've got the makings of a match. We have one ring ahead of it, but don't let that worry you. We've got a ring right behind it, and here is Boyd Pierce.
This event for the Brass Knucks title, 2 out of 3 falls, 60-minute time limit. Introducing first, 270 pounds from Paradise Valley, Arizona, the challenger, superstar Billy Graham. And his opponent, wearing the title belt from Austin, Texas, the American Dream and Brass Knucks champion, Dusty Rhodes. Your referee, Bronco Libby. No disqualifications. Brass Knucks rules will prevail.
Well, Dusty Rhodes, not only Brass Knucks champion, but he's a man of all sports. And he is the man who brought a record tonight and had our sound man play it. And they were praising the Houston Oilers, and he was wearing Love You Blue on his chest. So that should tell you that Dusty Rhodes not only is a typical Texan, but he is ready for action whenever it comes, whether it's in football or whether it's in wrestling. But here, against superstar Billy Graham, you have the possibility of Graham upsetting Dusty Rhodes. Graham is one of the game's top stars. He has ruled the WWF as their champion. He defeated Bruno Sammartino, and he is, in this particular instance, trying to dethrone the Brass Knucks King. Dusty Rhodes squaring off there in a three-point stance, ready to fly at the superstar. Superstar is also a man of muscle and strength. He is a bodybuilder and has received accolades for the 22-inch arms which he possesses. And Superstar is taking advantage of the opening to drive in there at Dusty Rhodes. He looks for the spot and he finds it. You can see him driving the points of those fingers into the throat of Dusty Rhodes. But Rhodes here is not a man to try to knock out with a few small things. You'd better use your most massive effort, because he can take it and he can dish it out. He's the most difficult man to assess because from his build in comparison with superstar Billy Graham, you'd say he hasn't got a chance. But with his fighting spirit, I want to tell you that that is the greatest asset that Dusty Rhodes has. Reverse chin lock as Dusty puts on the pressure. This is the night for two-ring action here at the Sam Houston Coliseum. It happens annually at the first show of the new year, and that's why you see all those extra ropes up in the ring.
Oh, here you go, Cat. I brought you a visitor. Say hey to Cat. We're thinking about you. Aren't we? He is. Really are.
So Dusty in behind, and he starts to maneuver and menace the superstar, because Dusty himself is a superstar in many ways. The American Dream, people call him, and he has risen, as he says, from
no DQ stipulation, if I'm not mistaken here. So I kind of want to see these guys get a little nasty.
American life as a great individual. Superstar's power, tearing those arms loose and making it difficult for Dusty to apply that
nice counter by Graham.
Now it's still a test of strength. The fingers are interlocked, and Superstar is making the most of his chance.
You're fine. No, Graham. Utilizing the power game.
The pressure is still on the hands. The twist and the bend at the wrist. Still a test of strength as they jockey for position.
I bet you this is where Dusty turns the tables.
And Superstar is trying now to turn the tables on Dusty Rhodes to swing around. Dusty is trying to catch the Superstar in the same trap, and that is to pull those arms behind his back and to take control. 5 minutes have gone by.
Oh, I don't know. Graham's going to take control, drive him back in the corner.
And racked up against the rope. The Superstar was smart enough to put Dusty Rhodes where he couldn't turn, couldn't twist, and that's why he was able to get out of that hold and to do something about it. The foot on the throat as Dusty Rhodes tries to turn his head in order to give him plenty of room to breathe. Plenty of room is a variable term. And
well, referee, you can't do anything about this. You better get out of the way. This is no DQ.
Rope is getting all that force down on Dusty Rhodes. Dusty in trouble, and he's been there before, and he has fought his way out of trouble before.
Graham's just imposing his will right now, using everything around him, ring-wise, to his advantage. Like, I would get up and pop the referee in the face, because there's no DQ. Get out, stop, get a move.
He came up on him with tremendous pressure against the chin, and now he's using the same area to punish, because he knows that the more he punishes it, the better it's going to be for him. So the rope is used to garrot him. The
just nasty. Graham's just being nasty right now.
Powerful individual. Dusty in the ropes, and oh, wham!
Big bionic elbow. Followed by the elbow drop.
Dusty's on top. We've got a fall.
He got him. First fall to Dusty. I guess this is going to be 2 out of 3 falls.
Dusty Rhodes.
6 minutes, 56 seconds. The champion, Dusty Rhodes.
He uses the bionic elbow to work over superstar Billy Graham.
1 minute rest period in this brass knucks title match. 1 minute rest period.
Oh, Dusty's not waiting.
30 seconds still to go in this rest period, but Dusty Rhodes wants a little bit of an edge here. He's already got it, but he is trying to get the jump on superstar Billy Graham.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second call.
Like, call him timeout.
Superstar
Gotta love
asking
it.
for time. There is no timeout. He wants more time. And the fans here are telling him no, and they are telling him in no uncertain terms. He's not getting any sympathy from these fans, I'll tell you that. And the efforts now of Dusty Rhodes is
Hurled
to
out to the floor.
clobber Billy Graham and to win this match in 2 straight falls. He's already got the start. That was into a chair. And Dusty pursues Billy Graham to the point where he can
Fight
get
has
that
gone
bionic
back out to the
elbow
floor here.
into use. Dusty now, as he recognizes that he could be counted out, races back to get back into the ring. We've got superstar sprawled on the floor. We've got referee Bronco Lubitsch counting, an impatient Dusty Rhodes. He wants superstar back in that ring, and we are watching superstar. He has fans are hollering something, and I can't quite make
Oh,
it
no
out.
doubt.
But
Yeah, they're throwing some
Dusty
shots.
that something is
I
happening.
feel like
got a
he's
rope.
got some camera cord. He's got something.
Rope.
Rope.
Rope. He could lasso a
Oh.
herd of steers. Right now he has lassoed a Texan and is trying to hog tie him. There are no disqualifications in this, the Brass Knucks title match.
Well, he's gonna choke him out and pin him, get the fall. Smart.
Dusty down, being choked by the multiple ropes that Billy Graham, the superstar, has tied around him, and he means to make the most of it.
Oh,
He found the
into the
post
ring
and
post
drove
goes
him in there.
Rhodes.
So the muscle man has taken extra assistance from a hank of rope, and there is Dusty Rhodes, and he is ready to get back in that ring, but he may not get the chance. Ring post did its job, and Dusty hit that thing and hit it hard, as he is now on the floor being counted and starts his way up toward the ring. You saw that foot. That's on the end of the powerful leg of superstar Billy Graham. And oh,
I feel
he
like
come over
Dusty's
there
been
to
opened up here.
lace into him.
What's
Dusty's
happening,
already
Max?
been
Good to
whammed
see
into
you.
that ring post
Coming in
twice.
on match
He
number
is bleeding
3.
from a cut above the eye,
This
and
is
superstar
Dusty
that time
and
tried
Billy
to
Graham from
add to
Houston.
his misery.
1980.
And it is now by pounding away at that cut. And
We just
Dusty
finished
Rhodes tries to
Dusty
shake
and
off
Bruiser
the
Brody,
effects
and
of
before
but
that,
he's
Dusty
getting
and
his temper
Harley.
up. He's getting his fighting stance. And
Oh,
this
here
is
come the
Dusty
jabs.
at his colorful best as he
Currently,
gets the
Dusty's
work
up 1
these
fall to
fans
none
they
here
want
in this
to
2 out of 3 falls match.
get in there and let him have it. Dusty with a bionic elbow.
Oh, got out of the
and
way.
he got the hit with it to make it effective. Here is Graham trying
That's
to
how he
set
put
him up.
Superstar down in the
He's got him
first
now
fall.
with a
Oh,
bear
big bear
This is one
hug.
of Graham's best holds. He's got him high enough, and he has got him strong enough to pour it to him. And the powerful arm. Look at that arm on that Billy Graham, and you'll get some idea of what's happening to Dusty Rhodes as the strong man shortens up his grip, grabs up further on the wrist. He keeps that pressure against the chest with his own body, pulls him in tight, and Dusty is having problems. Dusty is likely to pass out right here. Dusty is likely to be
Dusty's
pinned
going down.
right here. And if the referee tests that arm of his, and it is
No, he is saying he is a peacock, and you have to let him
never mind
fly.
that. That's a moot point. His arm is working, and he does have control, and he is trying now to
Rally the crowd.
do something about it. Dusty gathering some power, some momentum, and some
Big
driving
elbow
force
smash broke the
to-
bear hug, but no, he
got underneath
didn't.
him that time, and he did not get in.
I love how
hoped would be a
Graham's
telling
positioned
blow.
here. Low center of gravity. He's got that leg stretched out far.
Superstar Billy Graham putting the squeeze on Dusty Rhodes. Dusty bleeding from that cut over the eye, and the blood coming down on the Superstar as well as on the American Dream. And we could have a fall here if Superstar turns him over. He's got a good chance to do it, and Dusty is, whoops, I was
No,
going to say
shoulder
Dusty
up.
is out. Dusty is not yet out.
Graham's
Not
got to
yet.
figure out he's got to tie this up.
You cannot count
It's
this man out
do or
until
die
you
for the
have
Superstar here.
plastered him and glued him to that canvas, and Superstar has not done that. And the noise coming from these fans is all for Dusty Rhodes, and all terrific. A
Big
smash, but
bionic
he's still
elbow.
held.
Times two.
he's
Broke
free
it.
now. This may make a
Can he
difference
keep
in
it broken though?
what he does to Superstar Billy Graham. And Superstar looked for his opportunity.
Got him.
He may have him here.
Two.
He's got
He
him.
did.
The
Superstar
second
Billy
fall,
Graham
the
ties it up.
equalizing fall goes to
6 minutes, 36 seconds, the challenger, Superstar Graham.
so falls are even. We will have a third fall. We will be back for that fall after this word from the studio.
Third and deciding fall for the Brass Knucks Championship.
Superstar rushed Dusty Rhodes and clobbered him, but Dusty Rhodes is coming right back to give him some of his own medicine. Graham down. Dusty Rhodes trying to move in
Oh,
on him,
Rhodes is
and
getting funky.
Graham just took a trailing bandage off of his wrist. It
Yes,
had come
Max, this is
loose
in Houston.
and was annoying him, and that's what he threw out of the ring. Dusty.
3-point stance? No.
Well, he's not going to make the Houston Oilers that way. That's a cinch. So outside on the floor, Superstar Billy Graham pounds into Dusty Rhodes. Rhodes is doing the catching there on the floor. You can bet your boots on
Oh,
that.
they're trading shots out on the floor right now.
And the battle continues on the floor, and Dusty is determined he's going to keep him there, and the bell has sounded, and both men.
Oh, I don't like that.
But Billy Graham is.
How can you have a no disqualification match? 2 out of 3 falls and with a double count out? That doesn't make sense.
Superstar does not get the belt. It is Dusty Rhodes.
Gotta love the
versus-
territories.
You saw the physiques on Tony Atlas.